Hey, welcome everyone to the very first episode of TopSpinGrid.com. This is your host, Flynn Tron. That's my alias in the game, and maybe I got a chance to play against you. Yeah, really the purpose of this whole thing is to impart my wisdom onto you guys. I've been playing TopSpin, the series, for a lot of years. I really enjoy it. It's incredibly frustrating at times. It's incredibly hilarious at times and exhilarating at other times. It's a great video game sport. Great competition on here. So having played this for a while, I know there's a lot of younger players, a lot of newbies, a lot of people who are maybe getting a little frustrated with the game. Maybe they play against the so-called bullies. We'll talk about that later. Maybe they just keep getting their butts kicked all over the court. And they don't know, some of the inside tips and techniques and secrets. So that's my whole motivation for creating this site. Have a really kind of a fun place, a little outlet for me to share my experiences with you guys, share some of my stories along the way, impart some wisdom onto you, some great skill, and we'll have fun doing it. There's not only skill that you have to harness, but there's a whole philosophy associated with it. A lot of people play this game angry, a lot of people play this game zen, and somewhere in between, a lot of people try to find their way, and a lot of people are just out there, the brute forces on here. So, my hope is that I can share some of my inside secrets, some of my techniques, and if that helps a lot of you younger players develop a little bit better in the real, honest way in the game, then everyone's going to have a really good time.
Good afternoon and welcome to...
Thought I'd just start this fucking thing out right now by getting right into a game. So hold the thought on the origins. I'll get into it as we do it. This guy wanted to get into this really quickly. The whole point of this whole thing is to present a really awesome education for some of you beginners out there. I've been at this game for many years, like I mentioned, and I've developed a lot of skills and have some very interesting philosophies about this game. For example, a lot of people will say that a lot of people exploit a lot of cheats in the game, so to speak. For example, people who have really hardcore serves that they they use the 100 power and the 91 serve skill in order to cheat and get a lot of aces. Or the people who know how to do drop shots really well, and everyone complains, oh yeah, they're exploiting a cheat called the drop shots. What I've learned in my travels is that every player is unique and every skill set is different, and this game is very much about how to exploit and understand the weaknesses of the others while at the same time harnessing the unique skill sets that make your character different. And so for somebody who can't handle 100 power serves, they will think of that as a cheat. In actuality, it's not a cheat in the slightest. In actuality, they're doing the best that they can do with the player that they've created. And it's up to us to kind of find a creator to countermat that. I've found with the player that I've created, over the years, it's taken a lot of hard work, but I found a guy that, for the most part, can let me sort of compete against some of these cheaters, against some of these exploiters. So I enjoy it. So, this series is really about me kind of, sharing you along the way. I'm going to show you really good inside techniques. I'm going to show you that 100 power diesel hard hitter, the guy with that 91 serve and that 100 power who we think is cheating. No way, I'm going to show you how to beat that guy. There's a whole psychology to it. So we're going to have a lot of laughs. By the way, I guess this is maybe a testament to my skill level because this whole time I've been talking to you guys, and I've actually been playing a match against somebody real. I don't even know what his situation is. I didn't even take the time to look at his skill set. I just was like, whoa, I want to get into a game, show you guys what I got, and to let you know what's up. So there you go. And right now I seem to be doing quite alright. So let's see what's going on with the game here. This guy definitely has game. I can tell by like his ferocity, the pace he wants to play at. You know, this guy definitely wants to like game. You know, he's a frustrating guy. I never understood the people who just like want to just completely, like speed their way through this game. Like, you know, replay happens, let the replay happen. You know, let's, see your character in action. People are so hungry for, the accolades. They want the rankings. They want the, the who knows what. Rankings come and go, but this game is about the enjoyment you have for it. It's about the sport. It's kind of about the zen tranquility of it. So, like, this guy he hates me right now. He wants nothing more than to beat me. What I have found is that patience is such a virtue in this game. I'm playing at a very high skill set right now. I'm playing against the top masters of this game. A lot of people have these like websites where, they post their videos, whatever, and they're like starting from scratch, they're at zero. To me, you're gonna learn the best from playing against the best, or at least from watching the best playing against the best. You're gonna see some crazy ass, like, exciting, spontaneous things that are just gonna happen, and you're like, I can't believe that happened in the game. That's an amazing point right there. That just makes my point. Like, that's two people playing at incredibly high levels of tennis. In future episodes, I'm going to talk a lot less and let the sport of the game sort of come out too. I'm talking a lot because this is sort of the pilot episode. I'm getting used to it, getting used to the feel, deciding what's comfortable for me. Like, I don't want to do the game a disservice, and I don't want to do these other players a disservice. I want to present a really fair and adequate commentary when needed to exercise the point. But I really want to give these players the credit to play the absolute optimum game that I can play. When I play optimum, when I use things like drop shots, it's not cheats. I'm doing it because I feel like I need to. I feel like I need to exercise some kind of point. If a guy's being an asshole, if he's being a dick, he's going to get extra drop shots from me. If he's playing legit, if I feel like I totally have the game in hand, I'm going to help him work on his game. I'm going to, like, fucking force shots, like, I don't want to use the F word, but, I'm going to give him some opportunities to hit some balls back. Like, let him learn, let him come up and compete. My objective is to, like, I love playing against legitimate guys where the connection's great and everyone's just playing their hardest and, everyone's playing legit. No one's exploiting anything too crazy. This right now just turned into a very solid game. And apparently I just won the match. So, hey, for the very first episode, there you go. Enjoy. I'll see you guys around for the next one. So we're going to have a lot of laughs.